Hey folks, so Breath of the Wild 2 might not be coming as soon as we were hoping. Maybe. We don't know for sure. But today, during the Pokemon Direct, it was announced that their next mainline installment, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, will be releasing in late 2022. That's the time frame a lot of us were hoping for Breath of the Wild 2. Personally, I think it was always going to be a 50-50 chance of it coming out late this year, and that this summer's E3, or Nintendo Direct, around that time, would show us more of the sequel and the release date, leading to the end of the year. That might still happen in terms of getting the direct and release date, but as to when the release date is, the chances of it still being late 22 has just taken a heavy hit. In a sort of quick out of the blue video, I just want to discuss what I think of this and when I personally think we'll be seeing the sequel with this recent news in mind. I hate to say it, but there's no snack or drink segment today. I have another video come out later, so you'll get one then. Grab one anyway, but I'll be featuring them in my next fuller video. Okay, so prior to today, my mind was set on Breath of the Wild releasing late this year, 2022, being Nintendo's big game to end the year on. It's definitely not going to be that now, at least not the only one. I already mentioned that I felt it was around a 50-50 chance prior to today, so what would that be now that Pokemon's coming out late in the year? Honestly, as much as it hurts my totally non-insider information self to say, I think those odds are now more around 20 to 80. I'm sure you can figure out which side favours the sequel. I do honestly believe that there is a chance we could still see the game this year, but it's highly unlikely. News and more on the game, 100%. Like, no joke, 100% there will be. Quote me on that if you want. And when all of this begins to show up, I think we'll be told the desired release date. The date? The release date we all desire. I'm just not so certain on it being what we hoped for, late 2022. And just to clarify, I am 100% of the opinion that the game shouldn't be pushed or rushed because of fan demand. It'll be ready when it's ready. I want a full game, with the maximum amount of effort put into it. A finished piece of work, not a half-painted picture. You know? And events that our highly anticipated sequel doesn't make the cut for the 2022 releases, when do I think it'll come? Honestly, 100% in 2023. I can't see it being any later than that. Given the track record of Nintendo when it comes to the Zelda development, 2023 would be around 4 to 5 years since the game began work. Not just development, but the planning and paperwork prior to that. The truth is, we don't know, and anybody throwing around claims that they do know are talking nonsense. There is having an opinion and guessing, but claiming you know for a fact? Okay, let me guess, your uncle works for Nintendo. Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, only time will tell in all truth, and the likelihood, in my opinion, is that we will be told in the summer of this year, when it will be coming out, during E3 if it's on digitally, or at a standalone Nintendo Direct in the place of E3. And if it helps to boost your hopes, E3 does tend to be the place for Zelda news, so there is that. But yeah, in the events we don't get it this year, which it's kind of looking like that now with this Pokemon news, I think it will 100% be 2023. But hey, I'm pretty sure many of us have said 100% this year for the past 2 years. Like I said, we don't know. I also saw the question of, well, it's two different companies making these games. Why would it put the sequel back? The simple answer to that is it's not to do with that. It's because Nintendo, the ones releasing these games, won't want two major titles going out too close to each other. Maybe within a few months? Sure, but too close? No. They'll want to make as much revenue as possible through sales, and spacing them out will help with that. They're both major games for Nintendo, so I don't really know. Now for the one big piece of hope that I haven't mentioned yet. In the latest trailer for the game, it ended with a simple message: 2022. This is hope, but we do also know release dates, especially when it comes to Zelda, doesn't always stay set in stone. But it is a piece of hope. Overall, everything considered, I think 2022 is possible still. It's just a bit less likely with another major title being in there. But at the same time, the last trailer did end with the message, 2022. So, who knows? Will history repeat itself and the game's delayed? Or will we see in 2022? That's my prediction. What's yours? I mainly made this video to give my thoughts as I find the topic interesting. Not enough for a full-blown video, but a quick one. Sure, why not? If you're interested in Zelda mysteries, theories, lore, and everything Zelda, then why not stick around and subscribe for more videos? I actually have another video going up today, as today is my usual upload day already, but then this came up. Anyway, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and I'll be reading and replying to them very soon. Thanks a ton for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more fabulous Zelda content. If you haven't already, be sure to hop in our Discord server through the link below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram to keep up to date, and as always, a huge special thank you goes out to all of my supporters across Patreon and YouTube. If you'd like to join them and get yourself a shout out upon joining and your name at the end of every video, then consider supporting. Again, thanks for watching, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.